bee is ginormous. It's trying to kill me. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you dumb, fam? You're dumb. Okay, so my 5 tips for teaching in Thailand are: number 1, for sure, do your research. No matter where you're going, whether that's Thailand or Korea or South America or in Europe or wherever you decide to travel abroad, my number one advice and tip to give to you is to do your homework. The more you know, the better your transition into the culture is going to be. And I feel like the more you're aware, the less culture shock you're going to get. Research the different parts of that country, because I think a lot of people, when they think of Thailand, they think of the south, or they think of Bangkok, or they think of Chiang Mai. I feel like that's all people think of when they do research Thailand, and realize that, hey, you might get placed there, but especially if you go through an agency and you're not directly looking for the places you're going to get work, that you should definitely just be more open to understanding all of Thailand. And I think that brings me to tip and advice number 2. Remember that you're still coming to teach. You're not on vacation. And I think a lot of people, that's something they struggle with. So just be aware that you're coming to work and travel when you're finished working, or travel on the weekends or whatnot. But number 1, you're coming to work and live in Thailand to experience Thailand, and then travel and fun comes with it, of course, but that's not going to be your everyday. So definitely being aware of that. Okay, so tip number 3 for living and teaching in Thailand would be to make friends, be social, go out there, explore. Like, you just need to be willing to try new things. And by that I mean, if someone invites you to something, whether that's just drinks at a bar, or to go hiking, or to be a part of something outside of school or school related, say yes. Like, I feel like you're even if you're tired, if you're like, this might be boring, say yes, because 1, it's going to be an experience. 2, you never know, this might be like the best thing you do in Thailand thus far, or the best thing you do in whatever country you choose, if you just say yes. Also, too, don't be afraid to make friends with the other Thai people or other locals and natives to the country, because they're the ones that are going to be able to help you out the most. They're the ones that are going to be like super involved in different activities that you're not going to do otherwise. Okay, so tip number 4 is very specific to Thailand. It's Mai Pen Rai, which means no worries, don't worry. Akuna Matata, same, like that's what it means. And Thailand's very laid back. Thailand's very go with the flow type of country. So you have to really adapt that Mai Pen Rai spirit, or you're gonna find Thailand to be very frustrating and very tiring and very annoying if you can't go with the flow yourself. Oh my god. Like, isn't that try to what being on the bees on the cat? My pen and Okay. Final tip number 5 will definitely be that no matter where you go, you're going to experience some type of culture shock. And that's just because you are going to be getting stimuli from like food and language and just scenery, and just everything around you is going to be completely different than what you are accustomed to in your daily life. Other people go through a lot of culture shock, and that's just because, I guess, language, feeling lonely, feeling isolated, not having someone to talk to. Sawadika. You're here alone if you're a solo traveler, and being alone means that like everything's just coming at you at once, especially if it's your first time. Like, the food's different, the language is different, you can't like order food at the restaurant or at the market, and then there's like translation issues, and then you get the wrong food, and then like sometimes you just feel overwhelmed with even the smallest things. Like, culture shock comes in different forms, in different waves, and like just not being attached to like the social media and your friends back home. Obviously stay in contact, but don't be so attached where you feel like you're missing out on everything. Two, just be willing to make new friends out here so that you can start to have more positive experiences. Try to find a hobby. I feel like a lot of people need a hobby out here. Like, my hobby is making these vlogs so that I have something to occupy my time when I'm not doing anything. Also, just to be aware that it is culture shock. Like, a lot of people are just not aware that, like, the feeling that they're going through is culture shock. Culture shock can come the first week that you're in Thailand. Culture shock can, like, hit you, like, a month after you've been here. Like, it just, there's different levels, different stages of culture shock. Anywho, those were my top 5 tips for teaching abroad. Thank you for watching, and you know the drill. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you. Like, this man's watering a tree that's completely dead. Like, I'm personally confused. Bun up and dry the tree is. But he's still watering it. So yeah.